Hi guys, and welcome back to cryptochesterg. I'm here today to talk to you about Jasmy. Now, Jasmy is an asset that has been in the space for quite some time now, and we're going to be breaking this down from a fundamental perspective, a technical analysis perspective, and then we're going to go into a price prediction on this asset. Okay, so without further ado, let's get straight into this. So Jasmy is a very, very interesting project. It's a project based on Ethereum here. They have a very, very strong team from Sony as well. So a lot of actually members from Sony do represent this project. Haven't seen that much progression in this project in the last sort of 6 months or so here, but I'm sure these guys are still working away. Now, if you guys don't know what Jasmy is, it's essentially a platform that is associated around Internet of Things. Now, Internet of Things is a very, very unique sort of system here, and it basically means that the data that you produce through things that you do in your life, say, for example, your fitness watch, it is essentially linking that data from your fitness watch onto the blockchain. Basically, anything that's on the internet right now, data that you produce, it will be able to store that securely on the blockchain. Now, the reason why a company would do this and the gap in the market that needs to be filled by Jasmy here is because at this point in time, Google, X, any of these mad social media platforms or most internet sites in general, they sell your data without your permission, okay? Or you have to click the accept so they can sell your data in order to view their website. This is where Jasmy comes in. It's a bit different. It basically gives you the option to sell your data for a fee. So if you are collecting data on your smartwatch, for example, just using that, and you're collecting data continuously about how your lungs work, your heart pressure, all this other stuff, you can actually sell that data to a healthcare research facility or whatever, whoever wants to buy it, in exchange for JasmyCoin. Okay, so that's sort of their sort of selling point here, and the reason why they're a company in themselves. Okay, so Jasmy platform guarantees its customers confidentiality and gives them the right to manage their own personal data. Okay, so quite cool USP. As I said, it's been around for quite a long time now here. Haven't really seen that much going on with it. Chart looks pretty dead here in comparison to 2021, but that's just obviously because supply was being distributed at that time. If you look at the market cap, the actual all-time high market cap for this asset was actually in December. At the end of December here, we did see, the start of December there, we did see a very, very nice spike, and we saw Jasmy actually get to $2.89 billion there. And you're probably saying like, oh, if we haven't had an update about this project in a while, why are you still doing videos on this? Why are you still trading this? I'm trading this because the asset moves, okay? You can see here just, we haven't had an update for a very, very long time now, but the asset is still making all-time highs when we do see the rest of the market moving. So this does actually mean that it will pump again. Currently priced at $649 million in market cap. In the last month, it is down 12%. The last 7 days, up 1%. The last day, it's up 6.5%, with the rest of the market looking very, very steady for a lovely, lovely uptrend. Now, let's get into the chart and let's really break this down. Before we do, guys, just a word from our sponsor here on the channel. There is a new game, okay? It's meant to be the next Axie Infinity blockchain Web3 game. It's called Gold Inc. I'll pass you over to Colin, but basically, this is it's a game, an MMO game that you can essentially play. You mine for gold, and that gold can be exchanged for crypto. Really, really cool concept. And there is a massive sale here for the tokens for SST, which you can use to play. And if you use my link, you get 30% bonus on your token and 50% discount on in-game packs as well. Pass it over to Colin. He will explain it all for you.
Hello, my name's Colin Stone, your very own blockchain braveheart, and I'm here to talk to you today about my coin and game pick of the year. Do you ever wish you could have invested in billion-dollar market cap game coins like Axie Infinity at the start? Well, Gold Inc., a new game launching now, makes those look like they were made by a kid. In fact, that's why I believe Gold Inc.'s coin SST is the first coin in a long time with the potential to go up 900 times, because it's the first Web3 real-time strategy massive multiplayer online game on mobile, and it's by far the most expansive Web3 game ever built. Its pre-sale is also at ridiculously low market cap, around $10 million for the next few days, and they are just about to launch the full game. Imagine someone building a mobile MMO game with a player-driven economy and player-governed political system where you can build a gold mining empire with your friends. and you're fighting against thousands of other alliances 24/7 to mine and steal crypto that is redeemable for real gold. That's Gold Inc. The reason SST is such a crazy buy is because Gold Inc. is not only the largest Web3 mobile game ever built, its team is obsessed with making it the greatest mobile game ever built. They plan to do this by adding the most addictive features from a lot of the most successful games on Earth, the best elements of games like Clash of Clans, Game of War, Pokemon Go, Clash Royale, Star Citizen, DayZ, Ark Survival, and many more in an effort to make a super game to rule them all. The beta is available now in Google Play and App Store, and you can still take part in their coin distribution at a tiny market cap for a few days. My advice? Buy at the coin distribution now while it's at the lowest price and start mining it in the game. Beta users get significantly more SST for a short time, and early alliances have a significant long-term advantage. The launch price on exchanges is set at 5 times the current price, and its use cases are next level. This is as close to buying Bitcoin at $10 as I've seen in a long time. Buy SST and play now.
There we are. Now you guys are pretty clued up on Gold Inc. Hopefully you enjoyed that, and hopefully you will go give it a go. All the links are in the description for the video if you guys did want to go check that out. And remember, you do get 30% extra bonus getting in on that pre-sale. And the pre-sale right now I think is valued at $10 million in market cap. So if it gets to anything like even $100 million market cap or $1 billion market cap, I mean, look at X Infinity. It was in the billions of dollars here. You're going to be looking at 10 to 100x, even 1,000x potentially on your investment from this level. Anyway, I'll leave that up to you. Links in the description. Go check it out. Now let's get into the Jasmy chart. So the Jasmy chart right now is looking something along the lines of, if I can get it up on my screen, here we go. It's looking something along the lines of this. Okay, so as I said, we did have quite a strong descent here from December, okay, slapping it right the way down, but nowhere near bear market lows just as of yet here. But basically here, it's still looking good for a nice move to the upside when the rest of the markets move, okay? It's quite nice to see that the markets are not looking terrible over the last sort of 2 days or so, and it might mean that we do potentially see a nice big price surge here, considering Bitcoin has slapped all-time highs, well, yeah, made a new all-time high. The breakout scenario is basically something along the lines of this. So we are technically experiencing that right now here, which is very, very exciting here for Jasmy. So let's draw this in and let's see what we could actually be getting from this. So you can see here, these are the support points here. These are the resistance points. And you can see here that we would actually have a measure move, probably going up something along the lines of this. Okay, so this is the move that we could be looking out for here for Jasmy here in the next coming weeks or so. That could be a 27% move to the upside. Very, very exciting stuff there. Let me know what you think of that in the comment section. Remember guys, falling parallel channels, they tend to usually break to the upside. Okay, so very, very good stuff there. Looking pretty confident overall. And now into a price prediction. The price prediction here for Jasmy is going to be looking something along the lines of this. We're going to be going to the all-time high for this project that specializes in the Internet of Things here. And you can see that the all-time high for this asset is currently sat at 5 cents 88. Currently priced at basically 1 cent 3. There is a lot of potential here for a leg up, okay? I'm talking a very, very strong leg up, 346% up to the high. And remember guys, this thing moves with the rest of the market. When the market moves, this thing does as well. So it's very likely here in the next 1 to 3 years, we see a massive move for this asset up for around a 4.4x on our investment. Now, we need to be very vigilant here because the overall utility of this project being Internet of Things is very, very important because it basically bridges the gap and gives users privacy of their own data. If that's adopted on a mass scale here in the crypto space, then it's very, very likely we could see this sailing maybe $2 to $5 billion in market cap, which will put it at a significantly higher price than it is now. So if we do a price prediction, I'd like to put this at around a $5 billion market cap for the next 1 to 3 years. And that will basically mean that this thing is currently going to get to double the previous all-time high. Now, double the previous all-time high would actually be 11.6 cents. Okay, 11.6 cents here is going to be a 786% move here on your investment just buying now. Remember guys, we don't buy when the chart's going up, we buy when the chart's down, okay? You buy the bottom. If you're buying at the top, you're just going to get wrecked because it's going to dump back down. So a lot of people would have actually not bought here, waited for it to pump all the way up, and then bought around here and then just got absolutely wrecked, right? You just don't do that. You buy at these levels that I'm talking about right now, and then you basically run it all the way up and then you sell at the top, okay? So that's the price prediction. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. 8.8x on our investment is very, very possible in the next 1 to 3 years. Thank you ever so much for watching, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Go check out Gold Inc. Link is in the description. That's going to be it from me. Peace out for now, and I'll see you in the next video.